This is exactly how I would build a six-figure online business this year. You can literally just follow right along. I've made almost $3 million online, and you can just take exactly what I've learned and execute it for yourself, okay? So I'm just gonna jump on my screen right here. Six-figure online business, this is the exact formula. First of all, we're gonna start backwards, okay? So we need to pick the right products, first of all, right? And the way that you get to, a multiple six-figure business this year is you need to make big sales. So we wanna sell things that are higher priced, not lower priced, all right? And we also want to sell digital products, not physical, because with digital products, the profit margins are higher, the price points can be higher. It's very difficult to sell a $5,000 physical product or a $10,000 physical product. But with digital products, if the information is good enough and the audience's pain is big enough, they will pay a lot of money to help to solve that pain point. I hope that makes sense, right? And if you're making 50 or 60 or 70% commissions on a $5,000 product or even a $2,000 or $1,000 product, it's not difficult for you to add up those commissions quickly and make a lot of money, okay? So make sure you sell digital, not physical. Make sure you sell higher priced products. You don't want to sell $10 ebook, for example. A lot of people think like that's how you start marketing online. But if you sell a $10 or $20 ebook and you're making, 10% commissions, how much are you making? You're making really little money, $1 or $2, which is nothing. It's going to be almost impossible to make, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month, right? So sell higher price things, okay? And because of that, you're going to make big commissions and it's easier to hit your $10,000 to $50,000 months and much, much more, okay? So we start with the end in mind. What kind of products are we selling? What are the commission rates? And it always starts with big sales, okay? Now, the next thing is after you've, figured out, okay, the price point, the product, the type of product we want to sell, we need to figure out how are we going to sell it? Because at the end of the day, even if the product is really bad, by the way, you don't want to sell bad products, but I'm just trying to make a point here, okay? Even if your product is really bad, but your selling mechanism is good, you're still going to make a lot of sales, okay? So if you can combine these two things, a good product that helps people to solve their biggest problems, and you've got a good selling mechanism that will help you to sell it, then you're going to make a lot of money. It's that simple, all right? So there are a few different selling mechanisms that you can use when it comes to selling higher ticket or more expensive digital products. Number one is a webinar, okay? So webinar, you've probably been on that. You kind of register for it and then, you lead up to a particular date and then you're on live with maybe 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 people and you're basically doing a 1 to 2 hour presentation and then you get them to buy or you send them to a consultation call where your closer can close them, okay? So it just depends. It depends on how much it is. If it's $500 to $1,000 to $2,000, you can close them on the webinar. If it's $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000, you would need to send them to a book a call funnel, okay? And this is what a book a call funnel is, right? Now, a book a call funnel can be sort of like a nurture sequence, like a video, and then that leads them to book a call, or it could be a webinar that leads to a book a call funnel, right? So there's multiple ways that you can get someone on a call, but if you're selling something that's a little bit more expensive, like 5 or 10 grand, they need to speak to a real human being in order for them to feel comfortable enough to transact that much money. That's what a book a call funnel is for, okay? The next thing is a nurture sequence funnel. Like I like nurture sequence funnels. So that's essentially where it's a long funnel. It could be 10, 20, 30 days long, drip fed. And every single day is a piece of value that teaches your audience exactly how to get results and how to solve their problems in their particular space, okay? Again, you can sell in any space. You could be in dog training. You could be in consultancy. You could be in, harvesting honey for bees. You could be teaching someone how to make money online. But a nurture sequence, every day, you're drip feeding a little bit of valuable content so they get to know, like, and trust you a bit more, and they get to learn exactly how to solve their problem. And then you basically recommend them to the sales page of whatever, affiliate offer that you're trying to sell, and then they purchase, okay? So just if I wasn't clear enough at the beginning, what we're selling here with the big sales is you're selling other people's products, okay? Not necessarily your own. Now, if you can create your own product, then that's great. But you have to remember that product creation takes a long time, it takes a lot of experience, and it just slows everything down. So while you're building up your experience, just sell other people's stuff. I mean, there are literally thousands, hundreds of thousands of creators in the world in all sorts of different niches. They've got all sorts of different products. So you just find a good one and just resell it. It's just going to save you so much time, and all you have to do is learn to market, okay? So if you want to create your own thing later down the line, once you've made, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, then, be my guest, do that. Hey, just real quick, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to make you money. So if that's what you're interested in, subscribe to the channel. Now, the last thing is you need to basically fill this selling mechanism with people, all right? And the way that you do that is it's called traffic, all right? So you're sending leads and traffic directly to the selling mechanism. And there's a few ways you can do it. The first way is to use paid ads, right? So if you have a bit of a budget, maybe you've got, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 extra a month to put into marketing, then you can do paid ads. Facebook ads, Bing ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. There's so many different types of paid ads that you can do, okay? But the only problem with paid ads is you have to make sure the selling mechanism is converting with a positive return on investment, ROI. Otherwise, you're going to be losing money, okay? And you just have to remember that you have to run paid ads for at least a few few months in order for you to get into profit. So while this can be good to scale, if your selling mechanism isn't dialed in, you're not going to make a lot of profit. So you just have to be, you just have to be wary of that, okay? What I prefer is a combination of the two, free traffic and paid traffic. So I do a lot of free traffic, right? So 80% of what I do is free traffic, free social media posts like Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. The difference is that it's free, but the problem is that you have to learn how to build it up a little bit. So it takes a little bit longer. So while paid ads is instant, but you need a budget for it, okay? So it can be quite expensive. Whereas the free traffic, it takes more time, it takes more expertise, it takes more testing and tweaking, but it's free. It's 100% free. And if you go viral, you can literally generate hundreds of leads a day for free, right? And you can make a lot of mistakes. So that means that your selling mechanism doesn't have to be super amazingly dialed in if you're getting free traffic, because you're not really paying for it. The only thing you're paying for is the time that you're taking to put into creating that content, okay? Now, all you have to do really is generate a lot of traffic, feed it into your selling mechanism, and make sure that the selling mechanism is selling a digital product that is higher priced, that has big commissions, and this is how you hit the big commissions like this. This is literally my formula right here for making 6 figures online, right? If I was to do this all over again, if I had to start from zero, I woke up tomorrow, this is what I would do. I wouldn't do anything else because I still think this is the most straightforward, the least complex, the most profitable, the most scalable type of online business, and you can do it as a solopreneur. That means you don't need to hire big teams, okay? And you can be 18 years old, you can be 80 years old, and you can be based anywhere in the world, and that's why I like this particular business. Okay, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Give me some thumbs ups if you got some value today, and if you're like, Aaron, this is awesome, but how do I do this? How do I find the right offers? How do I choose the right selling mechanisms? And how do I get the right traffic so that I can build that 6-figure business? Well, I've got a free masterclass that shows you in detail exactly how to do this. It's in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you enjoy the training inside below. See you soon.